ever been so tired, but instead of resting, you opened your phone like it was life support and then got sucked into 47 videos wondering if you should quit your job, move to Bali, start journaling, and oh, yeah, maybe I should start a sourdough? Well, if you've done those things, you're not alone, and this episode is for you. Because what most of us call rest is actually some sort of like self inflicted stimulation with a side of shame. Hey there, this is Practice Your Positive Daily because you should, because we have to. I am Sass and I am here to help you stop living on autopilot and live a life that you feel good about. Even if you were up since 2 a.m. shopping for those Christmas pajamas on Target and doom scrolling the old TikTok. All right, story time. Picture this. Let me paint the scene for you. It is the end of the day. You're cooked. You've done all the things. Your body is begging for horizontal. And so you tell yourself, listen, I'm just going to lay here for like 1 second. I'm just going to like decompress. And then your hand, without your consent, reaches for your phone and you start scrolling. Next thing you know, it's 1 a.m. You're watching a stranger in Idaho reorganize her fridge into acrylic bins, and you're like, ooh, I should have a system for my condiments. Is that why my life is so chaotic? And instead of feeling rested, you're more tired, slightly ashamed, and somehow even more behind on life. Wake up the next morning with that social media scroll hangover, kind of puffy, kind of foggy, and like mildly disgusted with yourself, needing even more caffeine than you normally need. Girl, you are not alone. That might have been something I just did last week. But here's the relief. Listen, there's nothing wrong with you. Your brain isn't broken. You're not even undisciplined. It's that you're seeking some sort of nervous system escape, which is not the same as rest. Because what we think is rest is actually often the thing that drains us most. And that's what I want to talk about today. All right, so we're going to talk through 3 ways to reset your energy, 3 plays, if you will, 3 plays to reset your energy that have nothing to do with scrolling or eating 17 Oreos or figuring out who done it on that crazy murder mystery. All right, play number 1. Resting is not the same as numbing out. I like to say we want to chill out, not check out. So most of us as adults, we numb out instead of restoring. So scrolling might feel like off time, but your brain is actually still running, right? It's digesting these micro dopamine hits of like novelty and comparison and outrage over the politics, and then something inspirational, and then shopping. In these short clips, it is like junk food for your mind. You don't need more stimulation. You actually need relief from the stimulation because your energy reset comes from doing less, not doing more. So, let's upgrade your identity as someone who does not need to escape from your life. You're someone who needs to soothe your nervous system. Oh, that hits deep, right? And play number 2, 7 minutes. Oh, we're going to talk about 7 minutes in heaven. No, not the old kissing game. 7-minute nervous system reset. Listen, when you're drained, your brain can't handle more big effort. So we're going to go tiny but intentional. Next time you're feeling overwhelmed and overstimulated, instead of grabbing your phone or getting sucked into something else, you're going to set a timer for 7 minutes. Choose one of these actions. Don't overthink it. Just choose one that feels good to you in the moment. 1, lay on the floor with your legs up the wall. period. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Lay on the floor with your legs up the wall. Number 2, go outside and look at the sky. Feet on the ground, head at the sky, be outside, touch grass. Number 3, you can put one hand on your heart and one on your gut and just breathe. Breathe slowly, breathe normally, just breathe. Or for those of you who are really ready and are super spicy and disciplined, just sit in silence for 7 minutes doing nothing. Total warning though, the first 90 seconds are going to make you feel like you want to have a panic attack. Unless you're meditating, and then maybe you can do it, but 7 minutes of silence. So think about, again, right? 7 minutes to choose one of these activities. And they work not because we're giving your nervous system something else to do, but we're actually giving your nervous system what it needs, which is downshifting, right? I always think about slowing down the train. No phone, no input, no endless thought loop. Your system can recalibrate surprisingly fast if you just give it that space. I know sometimes even when I'm working quietly, I get a little notice on my Garmin that I have a recharge moment. Simply from quietly focusing on a task for a few minutes, it recharges us. Or number 3, if you need a reset, do your default reset mode. Pick one thing that you're going to build as a new identity groove so that when you're exhausted and you don't remember what to do and blah, 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 you already have a pre-decided ritual. It's your go-to move. When I'm feeling overwhelmed, I do this. Take the decision out of it by locking in an automatic movement. Here are some of my favorite things as a default move. They could be sitting on the porch or outside with a glass of water, a cup of tea, something nourishing, taking a shower. I love to take a shower in the dark or in very low lights. It's just like a whole different vibe. Playing one calming song and just listening to it. This is my calm down song. Or stretching for a few minutes. But pick something that every time you're like, oh, I am so overwhelmed, I am so tired, you have a go-to move. I sit on the porch with a cup of tea. I do these 3 stretches. That way you don't have to decide in the moment. You already know what to do. And you don't pick up that phone and end up shopping, scrolling, and overeating or drinking or swiping or whatever it is that we do when we're feeling overstimulated. No shame in my game. We all do it. All right, positive of the day. Because you know it's 1 point for saying it, 10 points for doing it. You don't get stronger thinking about push-ups. You get stronger doing push-ups. So let's practice the thing. Positive of the day. You are going to try that 7 minutes in heaven. 7 minutes, phone-free. Try a reset. You can use some of the ideas I mentioned earlier. Laying with your legs up the wall. Breathing with your hand on your heart and your belly. Sitting outside, being outside, touching grass, but choose 7 minutes today that are intentionally tech-free. You don't need a whole hour of yoga or meditation or anything else. Just 7 intentional minutes can make all the difference. I challenge you, don't believe it from me, try it yourself. And when your brain tells you invariably that, ooh, I should just check that thing, and then say no. No brain, no mind. We're not doing that. We are replenishing ourselves now. We are relaxing for 7 minutes. Oh, this was a good one. I feel like in today's environment, we just can't say and do it enough to take a moment, step away from our phones, and truly learn to reset our energy. If this episode inspired you or uplifted you, hey, maybe share it with that other friend that you're texting late at night, or maybe even that person sitting on the couch next to you scrolling at the same time. As always, I love you. Keep practicing your positive. Keep your heart open. Stay in the game, and I will see you at practice. Hey, it's Sass. Before you go away, do me a solid. Hit all those buttons. Subscribe, download, share, and talk to me in the comments. All right, stay in the game and keep practicing your positive. Drink some water, you look thirsty. Did you eat a vegetable today? Did you eat a vegetable yesterday? How about going to the gym? You go to the gym today? Yoga later? Ooh, a little bedtime yoga later?